Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk about the homosexual issue. First, we want to talk about the same-sex marriage situation in Taiwan. On May 17, 2019, same-sex marriage finally passed in Taiwan. Taiwan becomes the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage. This chart shows that the changing attitude toward homosexuality and same-sex marriage in Taiwan. We can see that more and more people agree that homosexuals can enjoy the right to marry their same-sex partner. Here are some referendums in Taiwan. Now we're gonna talk about the public opinion about same-sex marriage. Agree part. First, everyone is equally and have freedom to choose who may and may not marry. Second, marriage is a basic human right and an individual personal choice. Third, this can decrease bullying and give younger generations a great example of equality. Now we're gonna talk about the disagree part. First, some religions cannot agree because it violates their religious belief. Second, it validates and promotes the homosexual lifestyle. Third, marriage exists for the purpose of having children, but same-sex marriage does not have the possibility of birth. Fourth, same-sex marriage is not conducive to Taiwan family continuity and population development.
The public opinion of education. The agreed side first is that having gender education can enhance their gender equality awareness and teach them how to respect different gender identities. The second is that awareness helps lessen bullying. People may feel safer coming to school. The third, it can foster more accepting school environment. The disagreed side is that elementary and junior high school students should not learn about homosexuality as it could influence their sexual orientation. And some parents disagree their children accept sex education. Next, I'm going to talk about same-sex marriage issue in Korea. The public of Korea neither recognize same-sex marriage nor any other form of legal relationship with same-sex couple. In May 2013, found that 26% of respondents favor same-sex marriage, and another 31% support that other forms of recognition of same-sex couples. In December 2017 showed that 41% of Koreans believe that same-sex marriage should be allowed and 52% oppose it. In July 2015, film director Jin Sa-kwang-soo and his partner filed a lawsuit seeking legal status after the local government in Seoul refused their marriage registration application form. And these two people had a wedding in September 2013. After 3 years, on May 25th, the court ruled on their lawsuit, arguing that same-sex marriage could not be considered a marriage without explicit legislation. However, the same-sex marriage in Korea, the agreed side is that the committee filed a formal complaint regarding the decision to refuse the recognized same-sex marriage. The reason for the complaint is that the decision is unconstitutional because neither the Constitution nor the civil law defines marriage as between man and woman. The committee also claims that refusal to recognize same-sex marriage constitutes discrimination based on sexual orientation and refuse to provide equal protection under the law. On the other hand, the disagreed side is that Lee Ming-bo won the presidential election. In a newspaper interview in 2007, the president-elect said that homosexuality was abnormal and he opposed the legal recognition of same-sex marriage. The current president, Wen, is against the same-sex marriage too.
And now we are going to talk about same-sex marriage in Japan. Japan's organization that supports gay marriage rights point out that gay partners cannot obtain Japanese legal protection regardless of tax relief, foster child custody, or inheritance right, health insurance, and bereavement annuity after the death of a partner. Japan conducted a survey of 60,000 Japanese people, and the proportion of legalization of gay marriage was as high as 78.5%. However, the society still has a pitiful or compassionate attitude, and there is not equality in the relationship. The same-sex marriage in Japan can divide into two factions. The agreed part is when the constitution was enacted, it was not explicitly stated as male and female. The reason why the two sexes were used was to recognize the intention of the two parties to conclude a marriage contract under the conditions of equal rights. If the two sexes there are interpreted as two independent sexual individuals, it is possible to solve the problem. The disagreed part is at the time of the establishment of Japanese constitution, the situation of the same-sex marriage was not considered. Coupled with the social atmosphere of Japanese men and female at the time, almost men dominate marriage. Therefore, under such a historical structure, the society in the article refers to the opposite sex.